Atsushi, I'm sorry. You went to all that trouble to study and prepare to take over from me.
No, I'm truly sorry I couldn't do better.
No, I never imagined we'd lose this much market share. It's not your fault.
My name is Atsushi Hayami. My father has run a small printing company in town since I was a child. At 29, I intended to take over his company. After graduating from university, I worked for 5 years in the same industry before joining my father's company 2 years ago.
I'm thinking of working at a friend's printing company. But what are you planning to do?
I'll think about it. We ended up closing down my father's company. My father's idea was to wrap things up clearly while we could still pay the remaining office and factory employees their wages and severance pay. And I agreed to that. I know it's happening, but it still hurts. It was my dream to take over my dad's company and grow it. And this spring, my dad closed down the entire company. I need to start thinking about the future seriously.
Huh? It's the son of the CEO who closed down his own company! I heard your company finally went bankrupt. I'm glad I quit early on.
Kuchikara used to work for my dad and quit around a year ago. He's the same age as me and hated me for being the CEO's son. He still lives close by, so whenever he sees me, he bothers me.
I was right for quitting and getting a job at a big company.
Sorry, but I'm busy. But just then, my dad came to me with this idea.
Atsushi, do you remember Kanai?
What? Do you mean Kanai Maeda, who I used to play with when I was in elementary school?
Yeah.
Kanai's father also ran a printing company like my father, and they seemed to be old friends. There was a time when we kids often played together too. I played with her a lot until she moved to a different prefecture in 4th grade. I wonder if she's doing well.
She's not doing well.
Huh? What do you mean? I'm pretty sure Kanai's family company was much larger than ours, with several factories and branch offices even back then.
Yesterday, I went to see Maeda for the first time in a while.
According to my father, about 3 years ago, Kanai had an arranged meeting with the son of a CEO in the same industry.
They only have a daughter, and it seems they wanted an heir. They arranged marriage partners to the second son, and apparently the eldest son is taking over for the family business.
It didn't go well?
That guy was a real jerk. Apparently seeing other women too. After he got engaged to Kanai, another woman got pregnant, and Kanai got kicked out of the place they've been living together.
I haven't seen her for almost 20 years, but I can't believe something like that happened to her. According to my father, when she broke off the engagement, the man apparently said some pretty awful things to her. Kanai still works at her family's company, but she doesn't interact with anyone.
Maeda wants to set you up with Kanai since you were close as kids, and you have experience in the same field. I don't think it's a bad deal for you either.
It was a good deal for me, because when I was little, I liked the sweet and bright Kanai. It's been 20 years since then, but I really liked her back then. I want to meet her.
Really? I'll contact Maeda right away. But Kanai really seems to be feeling down. Maeda and his wife are worried about her too.
So, my dad contacted Maeda-san right away. And I was going to meet Kanai at the beginning of next month. I wonder if Kanai remembers me. I played with Kanai since we were in kindergarten. And at the time, I was really quiet and didn't have a lot of friends. On the other hand, Kanai was bright and energetic. And I looked up to her.
Hey, let me play with that too! I'll show you how to play properly. Hey, that's Atsushi's, right? Give it back to him! Let's go. Kanae is annoying, so... Thanks, Kanae. They're mean at school as well, so don't worry about them.
I couldn't quite believe that Kanae, who was so strong and dependable, was feeling down. And then came the day of the arranged meeting. Long time no see. Do you remember me? Her clothes were plain and she seemed utterly lacking in confidence. Until I was in the 3rd or 4th grade, my dad would often take me to your house to play on holidays.
I remember.
I'm glad. I remember it clearly, and I was really sad when you moved away.
You can say no if you want to.
What?
I know that my dad is worried and he needs someone to take over the company. But you don't have to force yourself to accept.
You don't want to marry me? If you don't want to marry me, then I'll pretend like this never happened. But if you want to, then I want to proceed with things.
It's not that I don't want to, but I'm not the type of girl that guys like. And you probably want to marry someone prettier, right?
She finally said my name.
I want to see you again.
What?
I'm sure you already know this, but a few years ago, I got dumped by the guy I met through an arranged marriage. He was cheating on me, and he told me over and over how embarrassing it was to have a wife like me who was ugly and had no sex appeal.
I was furious. I couldn't stand that guy who had the nerve to berate Kanae while shrugging off his own cheating. He also worked in the same industry, right?
Yeah, since he was the second son, he wanted to marry into our family as a son-in-law. So it was an arranged marriage my dad was really interested in. But honestly, even after I grew up, I never really had a boyfriend or anything.
Why?
I mean, I look like a boy. I don't wear makeup, and I've been doing karate since I was little, right? I just grew up without changing from back then.
I think that's fine.
That guy said that at first, too.
She probably doesn't trust men anymore. So I made plans to see her again next week. And after talking for about 2 hours and exchanging numbers, we said goodbye.
Right, so you made plans to see her again.
Yeah, Kanae said she'll come over here next week. I wanted Kanae to gain her confidence back. She hasn't changed at all, but I think Kanae is pretty cute just the way she is.
Hey! I heard you're having an arranged marriage with the daughter of a CEO in the same industry. But she's ugly as hell!
Huh? I don't know where you heard that, but cut it out.
She was engaged before, but the guy broke it off because she was too ugly, right? You're probably freaking out because your company closed down. But I can't believe you would marry someone like that.
It's true that I had an arranged meeting, but she's not ugly. She's pretty. Bye. Who the hell told Kuchikata all that? And on the day we'd agreed upon, I went to the station to pick up Kanae. That day too, Kanae wore her cap pulled down low over her face, as if to hide her lack of confidence. It's lunchtime, so do you want to eat something? You like soba and udon noodles when you were little, right? What about now?
I still like both.
Then let's eat that. Isn't your hat in the way?
Yeah, it's fine.
I hope she regains her confidence and becomes a bright, energetic Kanae she used to be. If you're okay with it, Kanae, I'd like to start dating you for marriage. What do you think?
Are you sure you want to marry someone like me?
Yeah, I actually liked you when we were kids.
Thanks.
When I saw you for the first time in years, I was happy that you hadn't changed at all. So Kanai and I started dating for marriage, and I started working at her dad's company.
Atsushi, I really appreciate it. Kanai's been talking about you at home lately, too. She used to be so withdrawn and wouldn't even talk to us much before.
Really?
It's my fault for setting her up with a weird man.
Then Kanai and I got engaged 6 months later. Started living together, and planned to register our marriage by the end of the year. We were doing well.
Atsushi, the food is ready.
Thanks. You're so good at cooking and all kinds of housework.
Is it good?
Yeah! Kanai gradually regained her cheerfulness, and I was happy to see her feeling better. Then we got married, and I worked my ass off. I guess I wanted to make up for not being able to expand my father's factory.
Since you came, new projects have been steadily increasing. And Dad is incredibly grateful.
I'm the one who's grateful.
What? Really?
Ever since I was a kid, my dream was to take over my father's factory and grow the company. I'm truly grateful for the chance to make that dream come true again after failing once. And for being able to marry you, Kanai.
Atsushi, thanks so much.
That day, I had business at my parents' house for the first time in a while. So I visited alone. On the way from the station to my parents' house, I encountered Kuchikata for the first time in a year. Hey! I heard you married that CEO's daughter. So what if I did? You know why I know so much about this? Because I work at the company where your ugly wife got dumped by your arranged marriage partner. Everyone knows about how the daughter of Maeda Printing got played around with and discarded by our company's executive director. You're a shitty person, but the company you work for is shitty too. To think there's an executive who brags about that like it's some heroic tale. Well, I think she's perfect for you. Oh yeah, I think that company's probably gonna go bankrupt too if you're the one that's taking over. 2 years later, I worked under Kanai's father, learning extensively to become a successor. Above all, I enjoyed the work, and it was rewarding to see tangible results with every effort. The company was already large, but its business and scale expanded even further.
You're amazing. Atsushi is really amazing.
I'm getting to do everything I ever wanted to do at my dad's company. Plus, I've got a lovely wife now, and I'm truly happy.
Atsushi, thank you so much. I know you were just working hard without knowing any of this, but the company of that former suitor who betrayed Kanai has been shrinking rapidly lately.
I never asked about her ex while we were dating or after we got married, because I didn't want to remind Kanai of anything unpleasant. Apparently, the more our company's market share grew, the more pressure put on our ex's company, which had factories in the same area.
Since the start of this year, one factory has closed and it seems 2 branch offices have shut down as well.
Really? I didn't know about that at all.
After what happened with Kanai, I went to complain to their boss about the broken promise too, but he just brushed me off. Then last week, he finally came to apologize to me. That really made me feel better. Thank you so much.
That's where Kuchikata works, right? I'm home.
Welcome home.
How are you feeling?
I went to the hospital today too, and they said both mother and baby are doing well. If I'm going to be a mom, I can't afford to dwell on the small things.
Kanai is currently pregnant and has completely regained her cheerfulness.
Now that I'm in a stable phase of my pregnancy, I'd like to visit your parents' house sometime. I also want to thank them for the baby items that they gave us the other day.
Okay, then let's go out this weekend. Oh, Kuchikata. And when Kanai and I were going to visit my parents on the weekend, I made eye contact with Kuchikata near the house. I didn't want him to bother us because I was with Kanai, but for some reason, as soon as he saw us, he ran away. What is wrong with him?
Is he your friend?
No, he's not a friend.
Oh, welcome, Kanai.
Come on in. Your tummy is getting pretty big now.
Yes.
Come to think of it, I heard that Kuchikata who used to work for us got a job at a big company, but apparently he was targeted for downsizing and ended up leaving. Oh, really? So that's why he felt awkward and ran away.
Thank you for letting me marry Mr. Atsushi. If Mr. Atsushi hadn't saved me, I think I'd still be feeling depressed.
No, you should be the one thanking you. Thanks to you and Maeda, Atsushi was able to fulfill the dream I couldn't make come true for him. And you got such a lovely bride to marry him.
Exactly. This kid had absolutely no interest in girls, you know. There was a time I was worried he might never get married.
Because ever since Kanai saved me when I was a kid, I've always been into women who are energetic, cheerful, and strong like her. And no other woman like that ever showed up around me besides Kanai. I want to keep doing my best at everything I can do.
They make such a cute couple. I really hope you enjoyed today's story. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.